So the poet said a very impossible exaggeration, but these exaggerations are used to show how committed am I, to show how promising am I. So the poet Robert Burns is trying to show a great promise to his beloved that you can believe me, or how deep in love am I with you. Now we will move towards the next stanza. Till all the seas, now you can see on the screen, till all the seas can dry, my dear, and all the rocks melt with the sun. And the rocks melt with the sun, I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands of my life shall run. Now you can easily observe that the poet has repeated the line that till all the seas can dry. Now very impossible, but still poet repeat it. Now this repetition is giving an emphasis or the poet's love, promising factor in the character of the poet, in the character of a lover, which he is trying to convince to his beloved. So therefore this repetition matters in this poem. So till all the seas can dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. Now you will point out a geographical happening that the rocks are already melting. You know, a solid rock will take out lakhs of years to convert it into the dust, into the soil, into the best soil. So melting rocks with the sun, once again, a very time-consuming activity. It will take lakhs of years to have an inch of or 1 millimeter layer on this earth of soil. So this is once again very, very impossible things that the poet is talking about. But through this impossible repetitions, a repetition of hyperbole, repetition of exaggeration, the poet is trying to show that okay, these things are not going to happen, but my love is there. I'm so deep in love with you. That's what the poet is trying to say through these hyperbole, through these exaggerations. I will love thee still. Now the next line. I will love thee. Thee means you. I will love you still, my dear, while the sands of my life shall run. Sands of my life. It means the span of my life. The life that has been given to me, whatever it may be 70 years, 100 years, or 10 years, whatever it is. So my lifespan till the sands of my life shall run. Now you can observe this phrase, sands of life shall run. Sands of life, you know, in the ancient time we have the watches made out of sand. These watches are made out of glass, and there are two sides of a glass, and there is a thin hole, a very small hole, and through these holes the sand is just coming down. It's not coming, but just sliding down from the upper part of the watch to the lower part, and you can decide the time according to that. So these watches were there, and therefore this use of word sands of life shall run has its own importance. So you can, I will repeat these three conditions. The first one, all the seas become dry. Second one, till all the rocks melt with the sun. And now this is not the exaggerative statement. This is not the hyperbole statement. This is a real statement. The poet is saying, while the sands of my life shall run. So till I have life, I will continue to love you. So whatever is my life, I will love you. I will not love you till all the seas become dry, or I will not be lived for that. I will not wait for the water of the seas will become dry and then I will love. So poet is saying now the real factor is that whatever life is given to me and you, I will continue to love you. And now the last stanza of the poem, last quatrain of the poem, and fare thee well. Now see on the screen, and fare thee well, my only love, my only love. Just try to understood this only love. You know, the poet did not love anyone else. This was once again a promising. This was once again a very convincing factor. Word, my only love. You know, everybody loves someone, and this is only love. So poet is also trying to clarify his own character in front of his beloved. So he's trying to say that, see what kind of character I have. I have a very good character. I don't have anyone else in my life rather than you. So therefore, this simple phrase written in a very simple language, it is talking a lot, or you can say it is a character certificate for the poet, for the lover, to say that you are my only love. So I will read these lines. And fare thee well. Fare thee well means fare you. As say goodbye. Fare thee well. Farewell means goodbye. To take a leave. So poet is saying, and fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well a while. Poet is saying goodbye. Poet is taking a leave. Poet is having the limitations of physical material life at this moment also. Though he's talking about love, though he's talking about so many impossible things, but still at this moment he is totally in the presence, or in the mood of consciousness. He knows his present condition, that he has to go, he has to take a leave, because some of the duties were there to play, or some of the roles were there to play, and therefore the poet is saying, I will take you a leave, I will say goodbye, I will take a farewell, but this is just for a while, just for a fraction of a second, because once again, fraction of a second in the sense that he is going to be there once again, he is going to be come back. Now see the last couplet, and I will come again, my love. Now see how simple is the language, and I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 miles. I will come again, though it were 10,000 miles. Now poet is saying, I will come again. That is okay. But you can point out this difference, the difference of a distance. Though it were 10,000 miles, now who measures this distance? How does this distance has been referred by the poet? Poet is trying to say, whatever is the space, whatever may be the distance between the lover and the beloved, but poet is having a very convincing, promising factor that I will come again. So don't worry, believe on me, I will come again. It's promise that I have made to you, that I will come again. So don't raise a suspect in your mind. Don't create a devil in your mind to disbelieve the poet's statement. So through this poem, poet is trying to express his love. In the first 4 line or first 6 line, poet is talking about the beauty of the beloved, and then next 4 line, poet is talking about how deep he is in love with his poet, and in the mid of the poet is comparing the quality of his love. Then at the end, or before the last quatrain of the poet poet is saying, okay, I have my own limitations, I have my own life, and this life is very limited. I have a very limited span of life, and through this life I will love you. Now this was very important thing. And at the end, poet is once again ready to take a farewell, ready to take a leave from his beloved, but promising factor once again was there. So this was a poem written by Robert Burns, a very